Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're diving deep into one of the most explosive stories coming out of the music industry. It's a tale of betrayal, power struggles, and the harsh reality of what happens when a young, ambitious artist goes up against some of the biggest names in the game. We're talking about M.I.A, a talented artist who was signed to Roc Nation, and the shocking accusations she's been making against Jay-Z and Beyoncé. From forced plastic surgery to the alleged theft of her child, M.I.A has been vocal about the dark side of the industry that many are too scared to talk about. So, grab a seat and get ready because this is one story you won't want to miss. M.I.A's story is one of resilience, struggle, and a defiant stand against an entertainment industry that often pressures its stars to conform to certain ideals, especially when it comes to their looks. This tale isn't just about personal battles or disagreements with one of the biggest names in music, it's about the insidious ways the industry controls and manipulates its talent, particularly women, and how that pressure can destroy lives and careers. Imagine this: you're a young woman, full of talent, dreams, and potential, signing a deal with one of the most influential music moguls in the world. Jay-Z, the man who has built an empire from his grind, sees something in you and decides to sign you to his prestigious label, Roc Nation. You are excited, you feel validated, and for a moment, you're on top of the world. But then, you meet Jay-Z, and the first thing he tells you is that you need plastic surgery. Yes, you heard that right, plastic surgery. That was the advice from the very person you thought would help you build your career. M.I.A doesn't mince words. She didn't hold back when she went live, spilling the details of her relationship with Jay-Z and Roc Nation. She revealed how Jay-Z, instead of helping her refine her craft or advising her on how to build her brand, was obsessed with altering her physical appearance. It wasn't about her talent. It wasn't about her hard work. It was about conforming to an impossible standard of beauty, one that the industry has long pushed upon women in particular. But M.I.A, strong and unapologetic, did not give in. She didn't follow Jay-Z's advice, and she made sure everyone knew why. It wasn't insecurity that stopped her from getting surgery, it was her own sense of self-worth. She didn't need to change who she was to fit some warped standard. Jay-Z's expectations were unreasonable, yet sadly, not uncommon in an industry that rewards appearance just as much, if not more, than talent. But what was even more shocking was the revelation that this wasn't the worst of it. M.I.A was subjected to more than just superficial critiques. The deeper she dug into her time with Roc Nation, the more disturbing things became. She talked about how Jay-Z allegedly helped her baby daddy steal her child. Yes, you read that right, steal her child. The story was chilling, and it wasn't just about a messy breakup or a custody battle. This was about betrayal, about someone with power using that power to manipulate and control. According to M.I.A, Jay-Z was linked to the notorious Bromfman family, a powerful and wealthy clan with ties to shady dealings, cults, and questionable legal activities. M.I.A claimed that Jay-Z took money from them to help carry out their plan to steal her child as an act of vengeance. Why? Because M.I.A refused to be controlled like so many others in the industry. Her story only grew darker from there. M.I.A described how her career was sabotaged. She claimed that Roc Nation stole her style and handed it off to other artists, then erased her from the scene entirely. Her emails to Jay-Z, begging for help, were wiped from her inbox, and soon after, her life seemed to unravel. She described how her home was broken into, her laptops taken, and she was trapped in Brooklyn under an order that restricted her movement for 15 years. All of this, she says, was part of a calculated move to silence her. This isn't just a story about a woman scorned. This is a story about how power, control, and manipulation are wielded in the music industry. M.I.A was more than just a pawn in Jay-Z's game. She was a woman with her own ambitions, her own voice, and her own identity, but the industry didn't want her to have that. Instead, they wanted her to be a part of their machine, silent, compliant, and willing to sacrifice everything for a shot at fame. And when she refused to do that, they took everything from her. The emotional toll of what M.I.A went through is hard to imagine. For a mother to be separated from her child in such a cruel, calculated manner, it's a pain that no one should have to endure. The fact that someone like Jay-Z, a man who has built an empire on his own narrative, would stoop so low as to betray someone who trusted him, is a testament to the corrupt nature of the industry. And yet, M.I.A never gave up. She fought, and she still fights, to get her story out there. But the injustice didn't stop there. M.I.A's accusations didn't just involve Jay-Z. She also turned her attention to Beyoncé, claiming that the pop icon was involved in the manipulation of her child's caretakers and accusing them of lying to her son. She alleged that Beyoncé and Solange were friends with the person who vaccinated her child without her permission, furthering the psychological manipulation of her son. These were not just minor offenses, these were serious allegations that spoke to the heart of the industry's disregard for personal boundaries and family ties. At the same time, M.I.A has no qualms about calling out other women in the industry who have failed to support her. She has had enough of women like Azealia Banks, who have used their platform to demean and degrade her. She's tired of being dismissed because of the color of her skin. In M.I.A's world, it wasn't just about talent. It wasn't just about hard work. It was about fighting to be seen, to be heard, and to be respected. And what about those who have been quick to praise Beyoncé? M.I.A had something to say about that too. She accused people of thanking Beyoncé in public just because they were supposed to. The truth, according to M.I.A, was that many of these stars owed their careers to her. She claimed that she was the one who made Jonathan Dickens into a manager and that Adele wouldn't have been anywhere without her influence. She revealed that she was the one who helped sign Adele to EXL, making her the star she is today. Yet, instead of being acknowledged for her contributions, M.I.A was left in the shadows, dismissed and erased. It's this kind of double standard that fuels her anger. Why is it that the women who succeed in the industry often do so at the expense of others? Why is it that the voices of women like M.I.A, who are darker-skinned or more outspoken, are silenced in favor of those who fit a more palatable mold? M.I.A's story isn't just a rant, it's a cry for justice, a demand for recognition, and a bold declaration that she will no longer stay silent. The entertainment industry can be a cruel, unforgiving place. But M.I.A's story proves that even when they try to break you, silence you, and make you conform, there's power in speaking up. There's power in telling your truth. M.I.A may have been beaten down, but she was never defeated. And that's why her voice will continue to resonate in the hearts of those who understand the pain, the struggle, and the strength it takes to survive in a world that constantly tries to tear you down. As for Jay-Z, Beyoncé, and the others involved, they may try to ignore her, but M.I.A's words are out there, and they cannot be erased. She's coming for them, and no amount of money, power, or fame can make her go away. She's a force to be reckoned with, and her story is far from over. And that's a wrap for today's video. What do you think about M.I.A's story? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think about the shocking revelations and her fight for justice. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new upload. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.